This video is just going to be a quick overview of the nervous system. I wanted to first start with the meninges. So the three important terms you'll want to know are the dura mater, the arachnoid mater, and the pia mater. And this right here is the dural sinus. This is a better picture of that it goes all the way across the length of the skull. Here's a superior view. And this is what it looks like from the front, like what we saw right here. I thought this was a great picture of the subarachnoid space because it has all this webbing. Kind of looks like a spider web, thus the name arachnoid. And then the pia mater, which follows along the very surface of the brain into all of the sulci. So it follows all of the sulci into all these little crevices here. The diencephalon is a pretty big part of the brain with a lot of terms you'll want to know. Don't worry, we can break it down pretty easy here. So the pituitary gland, we'll start there because that's what's highlighted in this picture. And then the infundibulum, which is just the structure that kind of holds it in place. Over here we have the hypothalamus, right there, that area. And then this little section here is called the mammillary body. This one I see misspelled a lot, so be careful with the spelling here. 2 M's, 2 L's. And then the pineal body, which is just this pink-looking section here, which is in the middle of the thalamus. And this yellow circle is called the intermediate mass. This here is the fornix. And the septum pellucidum is this area here. And then this whole big part is called the corpus callosum. This back end here, you can see it's kind of a different color, is called the splenium. And this front section here is called the genu. The way I remember that is this is the front side of the brain, or the first side of the brain, and G is first in the alphabet before S. So G before S, genu, splenium. Okay, so just one little term I wanted to go over in the brainstem, since it's pretty straightforward except for this one spot maybe. These here highlighted are the superior colliculi, and these are the inferior colliculi. Over here is a picture of what it looks like in a real brain. Just these inferior colliculi down here and the superior up here. You can see those are above and they're much larger. So this here was the most confusing part for me when I was learning anatomy of the nervous system, was how to wrap my brain around, okay, where are these structures and what exactly are they really? It was kind of unclear in some of the pictures in your atlas, so I wanted to just add a few more new ones in here to help you understand it just a little bit better. This one here is the falx cerebri. This is the biggest one of the three, or the one that stretches the most space. And then the falx cerebelli. You can see it's kind of labeled right in here underneath, but it's much easier to see in this picture. It is significantly smaller. It's back here. And you'll notice these are named for the section of the brain that they're in. So this one's in the cerebellum. And then the next one you need to know is the tentorium cerebelli. This one is horizontal, whereas this one is vertical. So they're intersecting one another. And this one reaches all the way around. That is the tentorium cerebelli. Falx cerebri and the falx cerebelli. All right, hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the discussion board. And if you wanted to add any tips to this video, go ahead and do that as well. Thanks for watching.